The Second Amendment, which states that citizens of America have the right to bear arms, has been most recently emphasized through the Trayvon Martin case that happened this past February. This case was when a teenage African-American boy, Trayvon, was walking to his dad's house when a neighborhood watchman shot him to death. The shooter claimed he attacked the teenager in self-defense. Following this case, many states wonder if their gun laws should be stricter throughout the United States. Under the Constitution, the federal government does not have the ability to manipulate the Second Amendment of an individual owning a gun. However, state governments have the power to determine how the individual uses the gun. As of recently, state governments have been reevaluating the pros and cons of whether or not gun laws should be more strict.
Checks. Federal law requires licensed firearms dealers to run background checks. But private, unlicensed sellers who call themselves collectors don't have to run these checks. This gap in the law allows criminals to buy guns at gun shows without fear of detection. That's the gun show loophole, and it's one of the primary ways that illegal guns end up on our streets. According to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, 30% of illegally trafficked guns are connected to gun shows. To uncover this dangerous situation, the law is clear. If a private seller has reason to believe the buyer can't pass a background check, it is illegal to go through with the sale.
I don't need your address.
So no background check?
Nothing. Just show me that you're from Ohio.
Okay. Well, that's good about the background check because I probably couldn't pass one.
I don't care.
Huh?
All I got to do is demand you show me your license.
So you don't care about the background check,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
All right.
Nope, because I wouldn't pass either, bud.
Is that right?
Unlike the seller you just saw, some private sellers abide by this law and will stop the sale.
You do background checks?
No.
Well, that's good because I probably couldn't pass one.
Once you say that, then I'm kind of obligated not to. If you're basically telling me that you wouldn't pass a background check, then I wouldn't be allowed to.
Unfortunately, most of the private sellers approached by our investigators did not stop the sale. 19 out of 30 private sellers sold guns to investigators even when they said they probably couldn't pass a background check. The results confirm the worst. Criminals can easily avoid background checks and buy guns at gun shows. To stop this criminal activity and to make it harder
Columbine would not have been prevented by more gun control. The fact of the matter is, nobody likes to talk about, is all the gun control laws already on the books that these kids broke, and the person who sold them firearms broke. None of them prevented Columbine.
So, gun control isn't necessarily crime control. In fact, the National Academy of Sciences reviewed hundreds of studies and could not document a single gun regulation that reduced violent crime or murder.
If someone gets into your house, which would you rather have, a handgun or a telephone? You can call the police if you want, and they'll get there, and they'll take a picture of your dead body. But they can't get there in time to save your life. The first line of defense is you.
Commercial idea. Some Virginia Tech students say they wish students had been allowed to carry guns, because one of them might have stopped the killer before he shot so many people.